This weekend we're in Squamish, the outdoor recreation capital of Canada. They're also known for their rock climbing. So this is the big wall here, it's called Chief, and we will not be climbing that because we're not capable of that, but it's still cool. We saw some climbers up there earlier.
In this video, I'll show you 3 of Squamish's top activities, including the Sky Gondola, rock climbing, and a mystery activity that you'll have to stick around to see. We made a weekend trip to Squamish from Seattle, passing through but not stopping in Vancouver. Our first activity was the Sky Gondola.
Are you recording?
So we're on another gondola ride. If you remember from our Zhangjiajie video, we rode a gondola that was very crowded and pretty hectic to get on. The views in Zhangjiajie were totally worth it, but in Squamish we got to ride a gondola with no crowds and great views. So how does this compare to Zhangjiajie?
Way less crowded.
You didn't have to elbow anyone to get on.
I know, we have this whole thing to ourselves.
We have the whole cabin to ourselves. As we climbed, the views got better and better. The gondola goes up around 900 meters or 3,000 feet. The top had an amazing lookout over the water and the mountains. It also had an awesome sky bridge, and yes, of course we walked across it. While at the top, we hiked down the panorama trail to, dare I say, an even better viewpoint. The more time I spent in Squamish, the more I enjoyed it. The gondola was our first activity, but we have more yet to come.
Day 2 in Squamish, we've come rock climbing at Milkman Wall. We climbed this 5/8 route, which is kind of a beginner route, but it took me over 30 minutes to get up it. You can see it's like slightly overhanging. There are good holds, but your body is always at an awkward position as you go up. I forgot the camera in the car, and it's probably a good thing because you didn't want to see us climb that. It was a little pathetic. So next we're heading to a place called Sugarloaf, which should have some easier routes, and we're gonna get some clips of climbing there. So this is what it looks like at the top of a route. I've come to a place with some very easy routes where you could walk up here and set your rope up. There are these bolts in the rock. They're drilled in. There's 2 of them. And then you attach these things called quick draws, and then you put your rope through both of them. So you have a backup. If one fails, the other will catch you, although these are really solid and we're not gonna put a lot of weight on it because it's an easy route. So I'm gonna throw this rope down to Monica. She's at the bottom there. And then I'll walk down and then we'll climb up this part. And then when we get to the top, we might switch over to a new route up here. So we could get a lot of routes done really quickly here.
Let's go. Don't know what to do with my feet. Nothing, I guess. There are bees. Ooh, there's one right in front of me. Go away, kind sir. My toes are hurting. I don't know how. I just slid my foot into the right spot. I got no hands. For once, I have plenty of feet.
For lunch, we're having jet boil meals. So we have these little freeze-dried meals. Beef stroganoff. Then we boil some water with the jet boil, pour the boiling water in, and then it sits for a while and makes a decent meal. We also have this chair, which will put my head out of view. So, oh wait, that's perfect. So we eat in comfort for our lunches. It sat for about 10 minutes with the water, and now we have noodles, little pieces of sausage, I think, and then there's a few onions in there as well. That's good. She's having spaghetti and meat sauce. How does it taste? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up.
After lunch, we did one more climb, stopped at the hostel, and then went to our secret activity. Lucky for you, I'll show you the hostel first. We stayed in the Squamish Adventure Inn. It cost about $50 per night and was located just off downtown. It had a good common area with couches and tables and a kitchen, and it had beautiful views of the river outside. If you go to Squamish and want to stay in a hostel, I highly recommend. Okay, now finally on to the secret activity. What could it be?
We just saw what we're about to do, so that's exciting.
Does that make you more or less nervous?
Makes me more excited, but I can feel the adrenaline. It's starting to kick in.
We're almost there. We're approaching the thing, and I'm not doing it. Only Monica's doing it. I'm too afraid to. What is that? Bungee jumping.
The bungee jumping place was pretty busy and we got there early, so we got to watch maybe 10 or 15 people jump before Monica's turn. This guy was definitely my favorite.
If you go all the way to the end, it's like perfect view.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Whoa, jumped so high.
Everyone had their own unique jump and reaction. Okay, time for Monica.
I did it, and I survived, and I would definitely recommend doing it.
To cap off our weekend, we went to a brewery and had a good beer and some good burgers. I already miss Squamish and I wish I was back.